Hey guys, this is Leo. I'm chewing gum, bringing you another video. In this video, we're going to be unboxing this LARQ water bottle, filtered. It cleans itself, it self-purifies, and it's apparently look good for the planet. As seen on Shark Tank, you've seen it there. We're going to open this bad boy up and see if it works. And then 6 months later, we're going to cut into 6 months after me using this bottle, and we're going to see if it still works, if it still filters, if it still cleans and self-purifies, and how much it gets banged up if it falls on the floor, or if it doesn't fall on the floor, or how good the protectors are and everything like that. So let's take a look at all the packaging, read some of the stuff that's on it, and let's take a look. Let's see what it actually does and what it actually ends up doing at the end. But I like the blue color. There's a special edition here. I'm really liking the colors here. You have the Draymond Green 23 special edition here. Nice blue color. If you don't know who he is, he's an NBA All-Star, won 3 championships with the Golden State Warriors. Let's see, meet the bottle that cleans itself. I like the packaging. The packaging is really nice. You can see all up in a cube here. Let's take a look here. Meet the bottle that cleans itself. Let's see how we open this bad boy. Okay, we're gonna open it through here. And there it is. Looks beautiful. It looks very, very, very nice. Very well packaged. Seems like there's a little bit of dust here. I'm not sure if that's from the warehouse or if this one got returned because the previous owner did not like it. But let's dust it off a little bit. Make sure there's nothing damaged in here. Make sure everything works the way it's supposed to work. And let's see, we got here a card. See, it's a little banged up there too, but nothing too crazy. Part of the solution. 1 million bottles, 1 million plastic bottles are purchased every minute, yet only 7% of these are collected for recycling. The vast majority end up in landfills or polluting our oceans. Clean water should be easy and sustainable. Okay, basically tells you why this bottle is important, which I agree. It is very important to keep the plastic out of our oceans. Just add water and it should work. Let's see what we got here. We got some instructions here. We are LARQ, no chemicals, no scrubbing, no compromises. The LARQ bottle, beautiful from the inside out. Shows you all the parts here. Getting started. Everything green light, steady green light, flashing green light. You're just a few steps away from pure water. Get excited. I'm actually pretty excited, to be honest with you. The advertisement definitely works. I mean, it did work when I was watching it on Shark Tank, so definitely something I'm looking forward to. Let's see. We have normal water. Okay. Let's see what else we have over here. We have a young lady here drinking her water, pushing the button. What mode should I do? Normal mode. Oh, there's an adventure mode for extra dirty water, I guess. Self-cleaning mode, travel lock, so that if you're traveling, I guess it doesn't hit the button. Hopping across the world on your next adventure. Okay, activate adventure mode. Okay. All right, and this is a different language there, so let's put this down over here and get to the nitty-gritty, which is the actual bottle. Let's see how this feels. Apparently this version has a non-slip grip to it, so that if you're in the basketball court, as per the special edition, it's not going to slip off your hands and it's not going to fall. And you can feel it. You can definitely feel the roughness. It's like a little bit of a I don't know how to say it, but the finish, it's not shiny, it's not slippery. There's a little bit of a grip. It's like there's like a rough painted finish to it, which is interesting to say the least. But letters feel nice, And I mean, it does feel non-slippery. It feels like I can hold it and it's not as slippery as one would think. Here is the button that you press to purify everything. This is where you charge it, obviously. Looking nice. I'm guessing you can't get that wet, because if you do, I'm not going to try it. Not going to try to get it wet. I'm sure it's somewhat waterproof, but probably not as waterproof as one would hope. Let's open it up here and see what we got. Looking nice. Oh, there's the light. Okay, I guess this is where the UV light comes from and purifies your water, which is interesting. And there it is. Looks clean. Very clean, very shiny, very metallic in there, but looks nice. I'll take it. And I guess that light goes all the way down to the water and it purifies it with its UV lights or rays or whatever. You know, I'm not an expert in all this stuff. I just drink the water and hope and pray that the filteredness of this product works for me and for you and everybody around involved who wants to try this water bottle. It's not your usual filter like your other filtered bottles that actually go through a physical filter. So let's see here. There's a couple more instructions. Removing the rechargeable battery, which I'm guessing you would have to eventually remove because it is on a charging station kind of thing. And we have the box here. There's a little bit of a look, drink brilliantly. I think that's pretty cool. Not bad at all, not bad. So if we take it and we unscrew this, okay, we unscrew the, sorry about the wires and the cables here. Just a little messy with everything I have to charge, my PlayStation Vita, all these phones. It's a mess. But we're gonna take this off, okay? And here you can see the protective cover. Regardless of the protective cover, as you can see after using this for about 6 months, it has gotten dinged. I will take this protective cover off. Sometimes it would become pushed down to the point where it was a little bit lower than it probably should have been, and it didn't protect the corners as much, so we got a little bit of dings here. Regardless, if you push the button, it still works, and the UV light comes out here in order for you to clean the bottle and clean the water. Now, if you push the button and let's say the cover is off, it won't turn on, or it will turn on, but then it will notice that there's nothing behind it and it'll completely stop the process. As you can see, it turns red or orange and it'll completely stop it from doing it. Make sure I don't spill any water on the floor here, because I do have water in here. But what you do here is you take off this cover and you charge it with the white, and only the white charger works. If you try to use any sort of other charging wire or cable that looks like this, it's not going to work. It won't charge, and it also won't start off the correct way. So it's supposed to boost up for the first time only with this wire. I don't know what this wire has. I don't know if it has something special on it, but I tried to use a different wire that was already plugged in and it did not work for me. Therefore, you have to use the white one, and it says it on the instructions, only use the white charger. So only use the white charger. Let's take this out here and so I can show you the dings, and yeah, let's see. Now, just for future reference, here's the wire, here is the plug-in. Make sure you put it in the right way, put it in, and it lights up green. It keeps blinking until it's completely charged, therefore letting you know. I wish I had a stand or something so that this wouldn't hit the floor or anything, but I keep it here and I try to keep it clean. I gotta wash it again. You can wash this, you can wet this, you can do whatever you want with it. So obviously, you know, you charge it, should be good to go, and you can clean it. And that's it. All right, so here is the cover without the protection, without the black protector, and as you can see, it is a little bit dinged up. It's fallen a couple times from my lunchbox. That's on me, that's my own fault. But it's still held up pretty well. As you can see, it bent a little. It bent a little right here, and I think, yep, I dropped it a third time right here. But like I said, it still works. The light still works. The light still comes out of here. Obviously it doesn't detect that you're inside of the bottle, but once you put it back in, it'll turn blue and it'll start working with the light. But obviously as soon as I take it out, it stops. So the battery lasts, once you charge it here, this is where the white cable goes. Once you actually charge it, I give it approximately 3 months on a full charge, sometimes more, sometimes less. If you leave the bottle with water in it when it's laying down, or if you just have it for lunch, the light comes on randomly on its own and it continues to clean itself and continues to purify the water that's in it. I believe it's every hour, maybe less, maybe more, but I've noticed me not pushing the button and it automatically turns blue and it automatically starts recleaning your water, making sure that it's purified. So let's get off of this and let me give you my overall review as to how I feel, or how what I think about this bottled water now that I've used it for 6 months. See if it's actually worth it, see if it's something that you may want to consider, and let's go. All right, so we're here for the nitty-gritty, the beef, the main course, which is the verdict of this bottle here. LARQ bottle, as seen on Shark Tank. Well, basically what we have here is an insulated bottle as well. As you can see, you have an option of buying the insulated one, which keeps everything hot or cold. I've never put anything other than water in here. I don't know if this actually works for coffee or anything else, but it's insulated, which means it would keep something hot if you want to just keep hot water in here or something. So usually, let me just show you the kind of water bottles I buy. I drink a lot of water, and these are the kind of bottles I'm very used to, which I recommend. They're not insulated. Never thought I would need a insulated bottle. This has a little chart as to how much water you should have a day. And, you got to basically refill this one twice a day in order for you to get the recommended amount of water that you should have a day. There's a lot of function. It's nice, and I'm used to drinking warm water. I'm not a big fan of cold water, or at least I wasn't. This is the same. Basically the same thing. Has a little chart over here on the side that tells you where is it? Oh, here it is. You can barely see it on the camera, but it's there. Basically shows you when you should have water and around what time. If you need that kind of guidance, it's good to have. Now this, the person who bought it for me bought me the insulated version, and this I use during the summer, and I'm used to, even in hot weather, used to drinking warm water. It was never a big deal. I was fine with it. But then one day it was very hot. I was at work. I had this water bottle that I had filled up with ice cold water. I always fill up my bottles, whether they're insulated or not, with ice cold water. Obviously, when I get to this 8 hours later, it's warm. Obviously on a nice hot day as well. But I opened up this bad boy and it was still chilly and cold. And I was very surprised how much it impacted the amount of water I ended up drinking that day, because it was delicious. It was so good. It was so amazing. It was such an amazing feeling. It's something that I had really never experienced before. I never wanted to spend the money, never thought it was necessary to have an insulated bottle. Now that I have tried it, I don't know if I can go back to a regular non-insulated bottle like these. I haven't used these since I've gotten this bottled water. This water bottle has actually replaced every water bottle I've ever used. I can put it on my Peloton here. It fits perfectly. I can drink from it. It fits on a bike. It fits on my lunchbox. It fits on my car cup holder. It fits everywhere, and even with the cup holder, no major scratches, no major dents. It fits right in and fits.
So basically, I've been using this for 6 months. I'm gonna get to the point here. Would I recommend this bottle? Absolutely. They have the Brita bottles that are just like this. They, like, you know, the Brita pitchers that, I have a Brita pitcher in the fridge. It's just a bottle version, just like this. It has a little straw in it, and it filters the water. If you like that, that's you know, probably good. I haven't tried it. The only one I've tried was this. I like the technology. I thought it was pretty cool. So at the end of the day, you know, I'm not a technology person. I'm not a, I mean, I do. I love electronics and everything, but I just, you know, this UV light, does it really work? You can taste the difference when you filter your first bottle of water, tap water. You can taste the difference in the water once you taste it first from the tap straight up, and then push the button and taste it. You can definitely taste a difference. And I actually enjoyed it. It tasted clean, it tasted good, and like I said, I've been using it for 6 months, and I plan on using it as long as I can hold up, as long as it holds up from all my many falls and trips and everything. But it so far works pretty good. Now, the other concern I had was when I dropped it, is if it damaged my UV light filter thing. And so far, it seems like it hasn't really affected it at all. It still works, seems very durable. And if you can upgrade to the insulated one, I would definitely recommend it. There's nothing like a nice cold water on a hot day. Obviously, the winter is coming, so maybe you don't need it. If you're buying it as a gift, or you live in a very cold place, you may not need it. But if you're in Miami or somewhere warm, I think it's an extra $20 if you get the insulated one. You can actually even get it engraved. This special edition, though, wasn't allowed, or they didn't have the engravings at the time, as per the person who bought it for me. So, would I recommend this? And that's an absolute yes. I would totally recommend it. I give this a 9 out of 10. The only reason I wouldn't give it a 10 out of 10 is because, like I told you before, the protection slides up and down. It's very tight. So when you put it on, it's very tight. You know, so you put it on and stretch it on. And when you stretch it on, I'm not even gonna bother right now with this. If you put it on, it fits pretty tight, pretty snug. The only problem is that it does slide in and out. And let's say you do drop it, like I said, you see the indentations on it, and therefore doesn't really protect it cosmetically. If that's what you want, if you want it cosmetically protected, you want to make sure that it's still looking good. As you can see, mine has indentation, still looks good, but when you look at the circle, it's not a perfect circle. It's a, see how you see the breaks here? You see a break right there. You see a break right over here. So not as appealing to the eye as it would be if it was a regular round blue circle. But regardless, it works, and that's really what matters, to be honest, with me at least. Seeing as there's no real resale value to this if you're one of those guys who want to resell your bottle or anything like that. Not for me. But so the longest this has ever stayed cold, if you're interested, has been more than 24 hours. I drank a bottle of water, and it's remained cold, ice cold, without any ice. Just make sure the water's cold for like 24 hours, and then eventually it started getting warmer and warmer and warmer. But I definitely tried it because I wanted to make sure that it was. I just wanted to see what the longest time would be for it to actually stay cold. So like I said, I give it a 9 out of 10. This was my only concern, and this is actually, you have to pay extra for this. This doesn't come with the bottle. You have to pay extra. You have this that holds on from a book bag or a key. I never tried it. I was too scared that I was gonna lose it. Sometimes I'm running or anything like that. Because it slipped and slide a couple times. It doesn't slip and slide, but it gradually does. When you open it, you take it out, so it goes down or up. Just, I didn't know if I could trust it. See, like I'm going like this, and you know it could come out, but obviously it has to come out if you want to charge it. But you know, that's just me. Those are my nitpicky things. But a 9 out of 10 is a great bottle. I definitely recommend it if you're a fan of Brita and you want to try something new. Give it a try. You can definitely taste the difference in the water. Let me know if you have one of these. Let me know if you taste the difference. Let me know if you've had any problems. If you've had any problems with the lights going on or off. If you have any problems with the light not working after being dropped. Is there less protection in the non-insulated one? Because this has like a metal feel to it. I don't know if the non-insulated one has that same feel to it. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. Like the video if you like it. If you want to subscribe, definitely subscribe. Because I'm going to be reviewing a lot of these little Shark Tank products here. Just like I did for the honey wine. If you haven't seen that video, you can definitely find it on my channel. It's the honey wine that they had in Shark Tank, as well as the, this was not on Shark Tank, but it was one of the boxes, the electronic boxes, the mystery boxes that show up on your Facebook feed. They tell you they charge you for $20 and you can get like up to a Nintendo Switch or something. I have one of those up on my channel as well. FYI, it's a scam, but you can watch and see what I got on that box if that's something you're interested in as well. Regardless, guys, thank you so much for watching. Follow me on Twitter, Leo I'm Chewing Gum. And again, 9 out of 10 for this bottle. I definitely recommend it. Definitely if you're looking for something that will keep your water clean, especially if you use a lot of water fountains out in public transportation or in parks, water fountains. This is definitely something that you should use, just because you never know what's out there, especially with everything going around. It being flu season coming up and COVID, obviously, and any other kind of sicknesses, you definitely don't want to bring home to your family, especially in your water. It's definitely something that I recommend, and I feel safer when using this, especially if I'm using a water fountain that's out in the public. Definitely helps out a lot. So guys, stay tuned for my next video. Thank you for watching this one. If you have any comments, if you want to say anything at all about any other types of water bottles that you've used that might not be as expensive as this one, please let me know in the comments down below as well. Thank you so much. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.